They kicked you out of the group because you skyrocketed past them. You leveled up too fast, too quickly, and now you're a threat. You're alienating them to the person that they once knew. They were there for the old you, but the new you, they can't relate, bro. They're like, whoa, slow down. Who's this new guy? Who's this new girl? Don't know who she is. Whoa, relax, son. Hey, sis, hold up. Who are you? You've had so much progress in your life to the point now they don't know who you are anymore. You're unrecognizable. You've been through all of the pain and now you're born anew. You're a completely different person. And they don't know who that person is. They were never there for that person. They were there for the old version of you. They bought in to the Mercedes A-Class. And now that you're a G-Wagon, they're like, whoa, I didn't buy a G-Wagon, bro. I didn't want a 4x4. Dude, sis, you have too much torque in your engine. Bring me back my coupe A-Class. The 30 grand fee, that's affordable. The G-Wagon's actually out of my league. And what happened is, you became the G-Wagon. And now they don't know how to relate to you. They were never interested in the G-Wagon. Your group of friends, they love to go out drinking and waste time on the weekends, chilling, messing around, having fun, chasing girls. But you realize doing those things didn't bring anything tangible or valuable to your life in the long run. So you got rid of all those old habits and you stopped drinking. You stopped chasing girls. But your old friends, they're still on that. And the other night, when they went out to that party and you refused alcoholic drinks from everybody, they looked at you and thought, who the hell is this? Does he think he's better than us? They were like, whoa, whoa, whoa. If you're not part of the gang, why are you even here, bro? I went to a birthday party a few years back. It was in the park. Lovely summer's day in Hounslow, West London. And my friend's friend had a birthday party out there with a barbecue. The chicken was grilling, the sausages were nice, the food was good, and the music was awesome. Everyone was vibes-in. But when it came time to sing happy birthday and then eat the cake, I refused taking my hand out. I didn't want no cake. I was on a diet. I'm trying to keep fit and slim. I've been fat before. I don't want to go back there. But the birthday person, he got angry. He literally asked me, do I think that I'm better? All of his friends backed him. But because I was only there with one friend, I had no protection, so I left. When you get rid of old dirty habits, a lot of times people in your friend group aren't going to like it. When you say to your friends, hey, chasing girls is dumb. Why are we going to the club for? And just chasing town, they don't even like us. Why are we going Westfield and just shooting our shot with random girls on the street? Cold approaching. Successful men haven't got time for cold approaching. They're out there building value, building their empire, building generational wealth for their grandchildren to come. You realized that drinking on the weekend just gets you fat and out of shape and in your feelings. Mentally, you're not as fit as you could be by Monday morning. You realise chasing girls is not fruitful at all. Better to be the person that girls want to chase than chasing girls. They know that too, but they aren't willing to put in the work to become the person who girls actually chase. They know it's a lot of hard work. You've got to overachieve just to achieve, to become that guy. So they're like, rah, bun that, I'm just going to drink, smoke up on the weekend, eat dirty food like pizza, and just take my chances of girls that aren't even trying for me, really. They're not interested in quality. They're not interested in a quality life. They're happy with the scraps. They're happy with their girlfriend taking them for granted. But you want your girl to appreciate you. And the only way for a woman to appreciate you is by bringing something valuable to the table. So you leveled up. You got rid of all those bad habits. Drinking, smoking, eating bad foods. You don't like going out too much no more. Going out was fun when you're 21, but now that you're 35, now that you're 40, going out is stupid. The only times we should be going out is for business events, to get new networks. But to go out on the weekend for no real reason, that's dumb. But that's offending your friends. So that's why they kicked you out of the group. When your friend opened up his cigarette box and went around and said, "Do you want one, bro?" Everyone took one, but you. That made them feel less than. Because they all know smoking's bad for them. But you're the only one to have the courage to actually stop doing the bad habits. They're emotionally weak. They know what's bad for them is bad for them. Everyone knows smoking is bad for you. Everyone knows drinking affects your body negatively. We know the statistics on it. Damn, they even put limits on how much alcohol you can drink before driving your car. But they just don't have it in them to actually give up their vices. The pizza tastes too good. The alcohol makes them forget about all of their problems. But you know, if you don't face your problems, you're never going to make it in this world. So you know to take that initial pain and just give it up and work through real life issues. Your friends don't want to face reality. They want to stay where they are. They're content where they are, bro. They wake up each morning. They don't want to see the truth. They like being under the covers. They like the lights off. They like living without seeing the truth because the truth is too painful. They've been through so much in their life. Life has been hard for them. But you know life has been hard for you too. That's no excuse for you to stay who you are and stay inadequate, incompetent. So you went out there, you did all this hard work. And day by day, as you kept coming back to the friendship group, they realized you were stepping up bit by bit, by bit, by bit, by bit. The level up was incremental. It didn't happen overnight. But 5 years later, the person that you now are, whoa, that's a completely different person, bro. The person that you now are, that person 5 years ago, you have no idea who he is. That version of you is even unrecognizable to you. You've literally forgotten who you are. But that's not a bad thing. So if you've forgotten who you are, how do you think your friends feel? They're feeling the pain of it much more. You're happy to forget who you are because you're moving to the next level. Only losers say stuff to you like, never forget who you are. That's stupid. You want to forget who you are. You want to keep moving to the next level. Hey, when you were living in the projects, when you were hungry and you had no money to buy anything, when you couldn't afford to feed your baby, do you want to remember that? No. You want to move on to the level now where things are in abundance. You can feed your baby. You can take your kids to private school now. You can actually move on with your life and have something fruitful. You can actually enjoy life. They don't know what enjoying life is. That's why they're keeping to who they are. Don't listen to them. You have to move forward. I'm not telling you to forget all of the hard things that you've been through, who's made you into today. But what I'm saying is, don't be dwelling on it like these guys. You're not going to wake up each morning dwelling on your past pain. Maybe once a year you're going to remember that old version of you. It's going to be a fleeting moment just to keep you on check. But 99.9% of the time, you want to be focusing on the future, not looking at the past. These fools in your old friendship group, they only dwell on the past. They love staying there. The future looks too bleak for them to even look at, so they look the other direction. That's why you've got to now make a new friendship group or join a new friendship group. Because when light enters darkness, it's obvious. You're lighting up the whole gang, bro. But when light enters a room full of people with the same amount of light as you, it's just normal. You're part of the team. Light is light. That's why you need to go where you fit in. You fit in with people that are on the same mindset level as you. They want to move forward in their life. You want to fit in with people that are telling you good things every time you bring back good news to the table. You don't want to feel like, maybe I shouldn't tell them this great achievement because they might feel insecure about it. Maybe I shouldn't tell them about my new job promotion because they might feel some type of way, bro. Maybe I shouldn't tell them about having my next baby and buying my next house because they're going to feel like I'm moving forward too quick. Listen, the moment you start thinking those kind of thoughts to yourself, it's time to move on from those old friends. I know you want to feel like, rah, they were with me from the beginning. But I'm telling you this now. If you keep moving forward the way you're moving forward, they won't be your friends for much long anyway. Because they're going to auto-eject themselves out of your friendship group anyway. They've already kicked you out. So you may as well you may as well take all the play for yourself and kick yourself out before they do it to you. They're going to do it anyway. They're going to reject you. They're going to do it directly if they've got the balls and if they're real people. But most of the time, they're going to do it like vaguely. You're going to see the phone calls asking you to go out. Slow down. You're going to look at them, look up and down at you, looking at your new clothes and thinking, rah, and thinking some type of way. They're going to look at your new girlfriend and think negative thoughts in their head, and you're going to feel that negative reaction. But you're going to choose to ignore it because, bro, these guys were with me since childhood. Bun your childhood. It was dead. You didn't even like it. Your childhood is full of misery. You weren't where you wanted to be. Life was hard for you. Why are you still dwelling on those things, trying to hold on to it as if it's your last breath? Childhood was your first breath, not your last. It's not your fault where you were born into, but it's your fault where you're going to die. You have the opportunity to move on. Listen, cuz, you're not in the USSR, where you have no opportunity to make something of yourself, where you're controlled by the state. You're in the free market now. You're in the West. People die just to get to countries like yours. You have no reason to be failing out here and holding on to old friends. Look at all your forefathers, bro. Look at what they went through just to get a little bit. You can now have everything, and all you've got to do is let go of your old dead friends. Let go of them. They're wasting your time anyway. Every time you go out with them, you just feel like you've gone back in life. You feel like you've become poorer. Your brain has just gone dumber. And your social standing has just been dented by even being around these guys. They make you feel sick to the core, really, but the only reason you're really still chilling with them is because, rah, they were with me since year 5. They were with me when times were hard. Yeah, but you were with them when times were hard for them too. But the difference is you decided to make something of yourself and try and change your life around. Both of your lives were hard, so why are you using it as an excuse? The difference between you and them is that you actually tried to become more of who you should be. You didn't stick to your guns and rah, well, this is how life is, so this is how life is going to be. These are all the statements you're going to hear from just losers. And those negative mindsets affect you. You think that they don't, but they do. You think that you can just wash over them and they will just pass. But really and truly, now they're staying in your head. And they're making you make micro decisions, which is going to lower your quality of life. If you hear negativity, even though you know you think logically and smartly, it's going to weigh you down. Even if it's by a little bit, that little bit of negativity could weigh you down to the point where you miss the next big deal, where you miss the next big business opportunity, where you miss the next business or promotion or job offer. You just don't have it in you to be making dumb mistakes because life has been so hard for you. It's really easy to go back there. You're one step away from making a big tragic mistake, which is going to bring you back to your old life. And you're going to risk that just for people that you were with since high school. With since the projects. Nah, don't risk it for them. Hey, they're not risking anything for you. When you tell them you're off alcohol and cigarettes, what do? They go and buy you cigarettes and alcohol and say, have some, bro. Hey, Johnny, I bought you some cigarettes and some Captain Morgan's, bro. Nah, G. You got to refuse that. They're trying to bring you down. Because it's intimidating to them. You both came from the same place and now you're moving up, but they're not. You've now got cooler, richer friends. You now go on company holidays, work trips. You meet really influential people that you only would have dreamed of when you were a child. But hey, these people are now in your contact book. You can ring them up anytime. These are now your contacts. These are now your associates. These are the kind of people that you're playing with now. You're on a whole different level. What you thought was a lot of money back then is now peanuts to you. You've leveled up to the point where you thought, rah, I actually thought minimum wage was a lot of money. Now you're thinking, how the hell did I even live on that? You thought a 3-bedroom house was nice, but now it's like, I need an ensuite in my 10-bedroom farm. The way you're thinking is just different. Because the new people you're with are now showing you that a higher level of life is now possible. You've now seen the light. These idiots over there, they try to keep you in the darkness. They try to keep you ignorant, foolish. They want to take away the wisdom from you and throw it in the bin. They don't even want to recycle it. They want to get rid of it forever. They love going chicken shop, bro. Now the biggest complaint in life is why is a fillet burger meal now £6 or £7? You're like, rah. I go to restaurants now where a glass of water is £6 or £7, bro. Your whole mentality is just different now. That's why they kicked you out of the group. You're not the same person that you once was. You're a whole new different guy. You're a whole new different woman. You're impressive. Everywhere you go, people can feel your aura. You ain't got to say nothing. It's just the way you walk. It's the way you move. It's those subconscious movements which show people that, rah, this guy's walking in the light. It's the way you smile. You know when you can see a true, fruitful smile and you think, yeah, that guy, that girl, she's living good. They can see it in your smile. And that smile is symbolic of all the pain you went through to get you to where you are now. That smile shows the world that you know life is tough, but you got through it. You worked your way through to the next level. You worked your way to the top. And what's more, this is just the beginning for you. You have no idea how great you can become. You think you've leveled up to such a high level, but really and truly, you're still at base camp. There's so much more to go. And rah, if someone was to open up the crystal ball to you right now and show you where you'd be in 20 years, you probably wouldn't believe it. But what's funny is 20 years ago, you wouldn't have believed that you'd be here right now. So believe that your life's going to get even better, even though it already has got even better. What you define as better is basic to so many people, but you're en route to that next level. So bun those friends, forget those friends. They were never there for you anyway. They never wanted you to succeed. They wanted to keep you where they are. Because when you level up, it puts a mirror to their face and it tells them, rah, I'm not doing anything to improve myself. Because it's easy to categorize a rich kid becoming successful and getting the dream job because, hey, they were born into a rich family. But when someone has been born into the exact same circumstances as themselves, but still levels up despite that, there is no room for excuse. You can't stand there and say, rah, it's not my fault. I was born into a poor family. Whoa, it's not my fault. I had no dad in my life. Whoa, it's not my fault. I've had 5 sisters and brothers to look after. But when that person sees another person with the exact same circumstances get ahead, now they know exactly what the truth is. And now they've got to face the music. Forget those friends. They never cared about you anyway. They never wanted to see you win. They want to see the pain of life repeat within you. Because they feel as if they can't get rid of the pain themselves. So what do? They surround themselves with equally as low-minded people as themselves, so they can have an excuse every morning to say to themselves, it's not my fault. But truthfully, it is their fault. It's all their fault. The decisions that they made throughout their life is exactly why they are where they are at today. And vice versa. The decisions that you made in your life is exactly why you are at where you are at today. There's no luck here, baby. It's all a game. And you played it. They didn't. And it's all their fault. This is the Hezron Springer Show. Goodbye.